Tell you what we'll do. This might work. Let's put a pneumatic door here. Dump hot water into an ice biome, pull ice water into a water tank. Very little. Yeah, the whole dumping ice into big pools of hot water, though, again, Grind, is a bit of an exploit, depending on how you do it. If you're literally just dripping water straight into a tank, it's fine. Have we got any hot water? We do have some hot water. Right, let me show you something. I did show this on the last stream, but I'll show you it here. So, if we put you, like, there. Okay, I'm going to throw a metal tile in here. And then I'm going to get some water from here that's at like 23 degrees. Bearing in mind this pool here is toasty warm. Okay, so we've got lovely green over here. Oh, Calavera, thank you very much for the host, buddy. Thank you very much. We've got some water down here that's at like 23 degrees. It's greeny yellow at the minute. And then we've got water up here that's toasty hot, 53.5 degrees, which is not ideal. So what I'm going to do, I'll put a bottle emptier here. And then all I'm doing, I'm putting a metal tile here that's going to be partially submerged, but the tile to the right of it, or to the left of it, is a liquid tile. Okay? I'll just mop up this stuff as well. So, if I now get some water from our... from down here, someone should come along and get a bottle of water. Excuse me. There we go. Is this for food? Oh no, here we go. So, if you watch this temperature now, what we've basically got, we've got a tile at 53 degrees. Our lovely chef, who is it? Nicola, is going to come along, put a bottle of water in here, and you'll watch the temperature change. Okay? And all this is going to be is... I'll literally just pump out a couple of kilos. Okay? So there's our water, and it's now dripping through the air. Okay? Immediately, we'll see a temperature change. If I now tick this out, we've dumped 10 kilos of water, okay? And if you did this with a valve, you could obviously be a bit more specific. You could drop like 10 grams packets, for example. But that water has now come out, and we instantly lower the temperature surrounding here to like 39 degrees, okay? So bearing in mind how much water we've got here, if I now sweep up the rest of this bottle, so let's just change this to sweep only. Priority 9, sweep up this with a 9. Just make sure this isn't getting any more water. Make you a 7. I'll come back to that in a second. Where are we? We sweep this water back in here, and we're going to dump like basically 190 kilos of what's left in this bottle. 190.4. Where have you gone? Son of a bitch. Come back with my water. Come back, you son of a bitch. Oh, it's there. So we'll get that swept up. I should go in here. Oh, she's dropped it. Piece of shit. So there's 140 kilos of water here, sorry, at 23 degrees. Okay, and now if we go on to the temperature, you can see what's going to happen. So we're basically cooling massive water. This is a 1,000 kilogram tile, and we're cooling that just with this tiny little bit of water. So that's the exploit in essence. It works better if you have the water constantly dripping off, but yeah. It's all about having the partially submerged tile. Now, if you're just dripping water straight into a tank of water, you don't get the same benefit. That's why this is broken. It's naughty. You're basically getting a massive gain from a little bit of water, because the way that temperature change works in this game at the minute, the water above this tile, so the water here, is going to cool whatever's underneath it by this temperature, regardless of how much mass is there. That's basically how it works. So it's a little bit naughty, and as you can see, you can cool massive tanks of water. So that's how it works. So if you want to cool a big old pool of water, cheat, basically. Right, let's put you there and you there. Okay. When I let a full sculpture melt directly into the pool, it doesn't seem to get large boosts from the explode. No, but they will also melt instantly, which is kind of nice. And we did that on one of our bases to cool the base down. You think they'd have fixed this a while ago? Code for averaging the temps with mass taken into consideration is pretty straightforward. It's been here since the game was released. Winter. It's always been in the game. Warfare, how's it going, buddy? How's the colony? Colony's pretty chill at the minute, mate. We're just getting into some more power at the moment. So everything is pretty sweet at the moment, truth be told. Right, I want to get down here if I can. So let's put a couple of ladders in, and we'll get this carbon dioxide dealt with, chlorine dealt with, sorry. And then we can cap this off. Do I want to dig all this? I think I do. Yeah, we'll dig all this as well. Cool. I don't mind about losing a bit of gas for now, it's fine. So this is done. You can go away. You can be deconstructed with 9. We can now deconstruct you, and now we can get into our room. Build you and you as well. This is possibly going to break it for a second, but it'll be fine. Exploits naughty. I know, Nalash. How's this doing up here? Ooh, our oxygen's a little bit warm at the minute, but that'll be alright. We're now at 6.9 kilos, but we're starting to amass some more hydrogen here. We'll just let this build up over time. This is just our excess hydrogen from the system. Anything that we need to get to use for power will be used from this pipe, and everything else is just getting stored in here, which is nice. Pretty sweet. And this is just like a big old battery of power, basically. If we ever need power for our hydrogen gens, our pump can take it. At the moment it's backed up, so we don't need it, which is pretty sweet. These coal gens are getting a little bit toasty, has to be said. But we'll address that at some point. Right, hatches. I'm going to open you. Sort of want them all like split in 2 piles ideally, or maybe just in 1 pile. But then I've got to think about how I get the compactor built above them. So they're all in this door now. So let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Is it me, or is there one colour on the tip of that natural gas on the right side? Pink. Yeah, I noticed that before. Where is it? Yeah, it looks like just a biome texture. It looks like there's a weird little colour over the top of it. Can't see on this side. Don't know. Weird. Weird. Right, we're gonna get some. We'll use a bit of slide just for the sake of completion, and we're gonna do this and just get that chlorine out of the room. There's nothing in here now apart from natural gas and these little bits of chlorine, so we'll try and get that trapped, and then we can cap it and have it collected. Excuse me. What's in here? Saying we've got a little bit of polluted oxygen here. That's fine. So, if we now dig that out, we can start looking at capping this, and then I'm going to need to get to this. I think we're going to hit it from this side. So, should we build a mesh little gantry maybe? We've got quite a lot of iron ore, so let's do that. We'll do this with a 7. And we'll literally just zoom across here. So that's going to be... something like that. And like that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Balanced. Beautiful. And then we can crack on digging out all this crap up here. It does mean I'm gonna have to disrupt my little hydrogen natural supercooling room, but it is what it is. We'll get rid of all this whilst we're here as well. I'm probably gonna have a little outburst of hypothermia, outbreak of hypothermia rather, but whatever. Are you okay with people putting on your build pics on Discord? I want your opinion on oxygen cooler. That's exactly what it's there for, never before. Yeah. Anything like that you want to show, just whack it on the Discord. That's what I keep telling people. That's one of the reasons I've set it up. If ever there's anything you want to share, the easiest thing to do is go into your game, do Control-Alt, print screen, that copies your current screen if you've got a multiple screen set up, and then you just need to go into Discord and do paste. You don't even have to upload it anywhere, Discord does it all for you. There's none of this image BB or Imgur or anything like that. You just paste it into Discord. Nice and easy. Right. Hatches, hatches, hatches. I need to keep on top of this coal. How should I do this? I could raise one of these compactors up. Maybe I'll do that. Let me raise the floor level up a little bit. We'll do this. We'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of all these as well. And we'll get them all literally underneath one compactor. We'll get rid of all this stuff as well. So now what we can do is build a tile here. There. We can put a compactor on top, like so. Boom. And I want to see how fast all these hatches can eat one compactor's full of stuff. That's kind of interesting to me as well. I'll get all this other gubbins swept up because I don't really want them eating copper and abyssalite really. Stop that. Cool. Right. Let's get in here and start getting this capped. So we'll build this out of gold and we'll just whack a pump. Where should we put it? Whack a pump right there. Same up here. Okay. Hello, lady. Oh, thank you very much. Big old mess of coffee. Thank you, darling. The lady's had a long day today. She's been watching horses ejaculate. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. No need for control either, just alt print screen will do. Are you sure, Max? I think control alt puts it as focus screen, doesn't it? Or is it just alt? I don't remember. Only half. Good evening, buddy. How are you? TMI. Yeah, she's doing animal behaviour, and she didn't realise there was like a university trip today, and she turned up to uni, and apparently they said, by the way guys, today we're going to some stallion breeding farm, and yeah, we're gonna go and watch horses come into a bag. So that's what she did. She came home like traumatized. What, sorry?
An AV.
An AV, sorry, an artificial vagina.
Yes.
It's a plastic bag. Oh Jesus. It was an invasion of privacy. Did you feel like a voyeur?
Just
You should have cradled the balls.
No.
Get involved.
I'm not getting
Get
involved.
involved in the baby making process. God damn. That's the problem with these students. It's all take. Horse flashlight. Yeah, exactly. It's like a real one. Oh shit. Feels just like a real one. I only just got that. Do they at least warm up the bag? I don't know, Grant. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh, that'd be the worst if you were a horse. I don't want to go into this too much. It's dirty. Naughty. Right. It's funny though. She came back like, I have seen things that cannot be unseen. Funny. So, I need to dig out all this as well at some point so that we can start looking at our natural gas generator setup. How are we doing for coal? We've lost like 3 tons since I last set it up. So let's start putting some igneous rock in here. I'll do it with a 9, and we'll do it as, I won't leave it as sweep only. We'll just get this filled up, and then we'll also get this deconstructed, and then we'll put another door back in here. And then we can let our hatches fall into here. Camo, good evening, buddy. How's it going? Starly might kick you in. Kick if you cradle their balls. I doubt it. I've got very gentle hands. At least the hounds hatches. Yes. Soon. Should really put a couple of other compactors in here, but I don't mind letting the coal just build up, if I'm honest. What is this talk about horses and fleshlights? Don't worry, Camo. No animals were harmed this day. Quite the opposite, in fact. They had a great time. Right, I'm going to seal up this bottom tile now, because I don't really want them getting slime lung from down here. I'll be fine. What's that? A little bit of granite, fine. Let's deconstruct you. So these should all find their way to here ultimately. Excellent. Now what we need to do is take igneous rock off our minerals. So we're going to spit a load of stuff out on the floor, which is fine. And then we'll set this to sweep only. And we'll take this, sweep a bit of this. Yeah, there's that hypothermia I was telling you about. Once this is filled, I'm going to kick it out and see how quickly we eat it, or how much they do each eating session, if you like. So we're going to have 20 tons. And there we go. Excellent. Right, let's just kick this out. So they're just at half a ton. That's not bad. And he instantly picks up the coal and stores it. That's pretty sweet. Is it just me, or does anyone else completely sidetrack doing one part of the build while neglecting the other part? I do that all the time. That's why I'm called the bearded procrastinator. That's where that came from. From this game, pretty much. I get completely sidetracked, forget what I'm doing, I end up doing 50 jobs at once because I've forgotten to finish one of them. That's generally what happens. Yeah, we're a bit short on breathable air up here, unfortunately. Let's dig this out. Get some of this dug out as well. I wonder if there's any polluted oxygen nearby, but I don't think there is. Just down here. Shall we? Any slime lung out here? There's some in the base. Let's get this outside. We'll just open up the wall here. get a bit of oxygen pumping out. Because honestly, why not? I'll have to play some games. See you later. Take it easy, Winter. Good to see you, everybody. And guys, if you haven't already, please do check out Wintermute's YouTube channel. He's grinding this game on YouTube. Very nice guy. Plays a lot of Oni. Plays a lot of like little management games. He's playing Subnautica and Turmoil recently. Check him out. Really cool guy. Give him some love. Mwah! Take it easy, Winter. I'm just gonna fill my pipe, guys. What's the thing on? I'm technically a mod on Discord. Well, you've got your own role at the minute, Nalash, but if you want to make yourself a mod on the Discord, then by all means, if you need to. I do need to pick your brains later, though, Nalash. I need to ask you about that other, the other bot that's... shit. Is it Muxy? I want to use that instead of Ankbot for announcing my channel going live. Because... Sorry about that. That was a horse. Because Ankbot is being weird, or Stream Chatbot, whatever it's called now, Streamlabs bot, is being a bit strange. I have a Fertmaker build put together, but not running. Electrolyzer put together, but not running. There's no power to it, no battery rooms yet, just running a single coal Jenny. Yeah, that's what we had here for a while, Silent. We had the stuff that I ripped apart before. That was all of our power for quite some time. That's why there's so much carbon dioxide down here. Like, there's a lot of carbon dioxide down here. This will all be put to use when we come to feed our hatches a bit more aggressively. But yeah, I was the same, mate. I had an electrolyzer build that wasn't finished. I had no batteries in place, nothing. Living off algae for too long. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So we're at 13 tons of algae at the minute, of coal at the minute. 13.5. Let me pop this back on. Igneous rock, wasn't it? Yeah, we've still got shitloads of igneous rock. We can potentially turn all of that into coal, so that's 966 tons potentially of coal ready to go, which will be pretty sweet. So I'll leave these sweep commands on here and probably clean all this up at some point. And then whenever they need to sweep igneous, because it's got nowhere to go, they'll essentially be putting it in the hatch feeder. So I'm not losing any time as such, I'm still just sweeping stuff up for now. So that's cool. I'll see you in a bit, Leppy. Enjoy your food, bud. I was thinking of using Meesix to do the announcements. Muxy just gets a bit spammy. Whatever, mate. We'll speak about it in a bit, whatever you think's best. Would you mind posting a screenshot of your electrical work on Discord? I want to copy it somewhere. Electrical work? How do you mean? Like my circuits? Or... Like this is very basic at the minute. This is very simple. There is a way of making it so your batteries charge to their full. Because smart batteries basically half the capacity of a normal battery. So because I'm managing my power systems off my smart batteries, my normal batteries will never get to completely full. So here you go, you can see our battery's depleted at the minute. Once our smart battery depletes enough, coal gens will kick on. If it depletes more than that, hydrogen gens will kick on. But I'm doing it with automation a little bit. So my automation behind here is dead simple as well. I've got one smart battery for my coal gens and one smart battery for my hydrogen gens, and I'm going to have another smart battery for my natural gas gens. And each battery is just basically set to a different variable. So the coal gens are active when this battery, and bearing in mind these three will always be at the same level because they're on the same circuit. When this is when the battery is less than 30% charged, this is active. So that'll toggle on my coal gens. When it's less than 10% charged, it will charge up to 20%. Okay, so it'll just give me a little injection. And then this one, I've not figured out what I'm going to do with this one yet. It's not really even automation, mate. Just connect the wire to a smart battery. It's that simple. They've made it really, really nice and easy with these smart batteries. Just run a wire from your smart battery directly to your generator. Make sure they're on the same circuit, and you're done. Simple as that. The batteries down here are the batteries for each individual circuit, which I'm not really using yet. I shouldn't really have them all connected, but because I've built this as a closed room, I wanted to get the wires in advance. But all I'm really doing with this now is generating heat. That's it. Which is why this room's not cooled down yet.